This is where the fun begins.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Yeah, it's been a while, guys.
What's up? Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long while.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird. Like we haven't done this in a while. It's like I feel like it's riding a bike, but also at the same time too, I'm kind of nervous.
Well, you got to slap the dust off that thing.
Oh well, what thing are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about there.
But yeah, no, I think everyone in the community and shout out to those who were kind of concerned about like hey, what's going on with SithCast? What's the state of SithCast? I think this is a good opportunity for us to come on and say that we're just kind of like evolving with the times. I think it's one of those where obviously life gets in the way, and we got really busy. And, for us, I think trying to get on and doing a show was so hard in the past couple months. And it's just, I just think that we also hit like a brick wall of us. We've been doing this for how long? And honestly, a couple of years now, right? Sure, almost 3 years.
No, dude, I've been doing it 3.5 years. You've been doing it a lot longer than I have.
Yeah.
So we put our time in. Sometimes you just got to take a break, recharge, reassess the situation.
Mhm.
And like we were talking about backstage, sometimes you got to just mix up the format and just try to give the people something new, or at least try something new. And you don't know if it's going to work until you try it. So this is what we're doing. We're trying something new.
Yeah, we're trying something new. I think also like
No, Diddy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we're a podcast first, right? Honestly, and I think we've been doing live streams a lot, and it's cool to interact with some of the listeners and viewers, but sometimes it's so hard to kind of consistently come on every Wednesday night. Was it 8 p.m. Eastern time, 8:05?
Yeah.
And the reason why I did 8:05 is because it's like we're all trying to rush in from work or having dinner.
See, I always thought you were like a huge like follower of TBS back in the day. That's what I always thought it was.
TBS used to do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was like, he must have watched all the shows on TBS.
I did watch a lot of
on
TBS.
the 05 time.
Yeah, I used to. That's funny that you bring that up, but no, honestly, just because I feel like we've been putting it for 8:00, and then we've been consistently late, and I see
that's our MO. Like people knew, like, hey, I don't have to be right in front of the TV at 8:00 because those fools are going to be late anyway. So
exactly. But at the same time, too, it was just just to share some of the struggles that we had, trying to get on a Wednesday night. And also it's one of those things too that like it's just after a while it gets hard.
But the viewers got to realize too, like for us, like we do this for free just because we love talking Star Wars, love the community, but it's still an obligation. No matter what, you decided, hey, I'm going to put a show out, you want to be consistent. But over the years go on, you're like, man, it starts getting harder and harder to meet that time, And then, we've experimented with doing it on Monday, doing it on Wednesday, Thursday. Like we were trying to find things to accommodate our lives. And, life comes first. And then, this is our outlet. So I think change is good. So,
change is good. Yeah, we're gonna see how it goes, and honestly, I would tell this to everyone. I love these guys. These guys are my brothers from another mother, and I enjoy talking Star Wars with them. And it pained me to not do a show for how long, for a couple months now. And but I think the timing is right. I think we discussed like where SithCast should be, and moving forward, we're not going to do the live streams anymore. We are going to be doing the recording so that at the same time too, we don't feel like we're rushed. You don't see us tired on the live streams. We're not like, yeah, let's talk about the Acolyte again.
Guilty.
No, I'm guilty of that
Yeah,
too. Like
yeah.
sometimes, like I would tell you, like we're getting, and some of our guests, they're so energetic too because they don't do it on a regular basis,
yeah.
like or they don't weekly, and then they come on, they're excited, and here we are. Like I come home straight from work, took a shower, and jumped like without even eating dinner, and coming on and just talking about Star Wars. But then I'm like, I'm like holding my my bladder's about to explode. Like I'm hungry, and I'm like. I'm like, dude, we gotta end this now. I'm like,
I'm starving.
starving. I need to eat. So yeah, I think a different format. Also at the same time too, like, we want to do something different. I think in the past, 3.5 years, Sean, or even like ever since the birth of SithCast, I think we just had um like basically a format, and I just don't. It gets tedious at times, and for me sometimes it's hard to think about topics, and then we end up talking about recently the Acolyte or
well that too, and people don't realize, like, when you do a show like that and you do have a format, because we've had a specific format for so many years, people don't realize like the research that you have to go into to pull these topics up and to kind of be on the pulse of everything so you can talk about it. Like that in itself is a job, you know. Like when you weren't here and I would have to host the show, it's like, holy crap, you got to do a lot of stuff. Like you got to have all these tabs open. You got to have all the articles, and you got to know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
Like there's a lot that goes into it that people really don't, I don't know if they take it for granted, but they don't realize it because they're just enjoying the show. And, there's a lot of people that get their information from us because we do the research.
Yeah.
Which is good. I enjoy doing that, but it is still a lot of work.
It's still a lot of work. Also trying to book guests on the show on a consistent basis. And thank you to all the guests that are, returning guests. And one of them in front of us, Anthony, has become part of the show, which we, welcome with open arms and, great addition. And, but yeah, every week it's like, hey, can you make it on the show? And I'll be honest, and I'll be transparent here. I was really bummed that Ant from PCS couldn't jump on the show, and to me I think that deflated me. And it's not because of him, he had a scheduling conflict, but also at the same time too, it's just like when you go try to work so hard trying to book some of these guests, and some of them just can't make it, and sometimes for me, last minute it's just like like, all right, like it's just like it takes the wind out of you. And but that's life. I just can't let things like that like hold you down. And that's why, like, we're moving on with a different type of format, and we got to evolve. And I think, Sean, Anthony, and I were talking, before we recorded this, is that I think something like, I'm sure there's people out there talking about most of the, not all the things that we talk about, right? The state of Star Wars, Disney, collectibles, oh my goodness, all these things. I feel like sometimes like getting to hear it from multiple platforms can be tiring, right?
Oh yeah.
So I think something different, something refreshing is something that we're looking towards. What that is, we don't know.
Yeah. Usually you start the show like we talk all things Star Wars. Now we can say we talk all things Star Wars and other things, something else. Like, let's talk about the new Superman movie. Let's talk about Fantastic Four. Like, just like it is going to be majority a Star Wars channel, but we're allowed to go off the rails, and people, there's some people that like it and some people that won't like it. But hey, you got to mix it up and see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind talking about Star Wars. And
it's I feel like it's majority going to be Star Wars, but if we do go off the rails, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, and there's a lot of references and a lot of similarities with some of the new shows and Star Wars, right? Like we could talk about the actor of Superman, talking about Superman, right? He's a big, like, avid Star Wars fan.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. Right? Like he's like talking about like what some of the stuff that Dave Filoni says, like
Didn't they interview him and he says I would have turned down the role of Superman just to be in Star Wars?
Yeah,
I think he did say that.
I really hope that he gets cast in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I think he would be the perfect fit for any. I hope he plays the role of a Jedi Master, just because the fact that I don't know if you've seen some of the behind the scenes of Superman, and like he was so passionate about like how he felt in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking to James Gunn, and they showed the behind the scenes of him, like kind of like going back and forth with James Gunn about like how the scene should be.
Right.
Can you imagine him in a Star Wars movie going back and forth with some of the directors, right? Like, no, this should be the way it should be because this and this and this and this and this.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I agree. I think you could go back and even look at how Mark Hamill was trying to convince Ryan Johnson that what he was doing was wrong.
Oh,
yeah.
Ultimately, Ryan Johnson just said, shut up.
Ryan says I'm doing what I'm being told. It's like,
I'm doing what I want to do. However, I mean, so,
but
I agree. I think there needs to be people that understand and respect it, but I think it doesn't like, the actor, but like also the director, the writer, the higher ups are the ones that are kind of setting the tone for not, doing the right thing, so to speak.
Yeah. And I think sometimes like, and that's why it's a great opportunity for something like that we could talk about and just, trying to connect some of the, things that other IPs are offering that, they take, they use inspiration from Star Wars to create their movie or their TV show. I mean, there's so many good things there. Sometimes I feel like a nice little change. Yeah, we'll talk Star Wars, but once in a while, like if we veer off topic and talk about aliens, like Alien show, holy moly!
I watched the first episode last night. So
what is it?
Alien Earth.
Alien Earth. So it's on Hulu. It's an alien TV series.
Is new?
Yeah. It comes on every Tuesday at like.
Is it about
8 o'clock?
The movie Aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This takes place like before the first Alien movie.
Yeah.
And it explains like, Weyland Yutani and how they came to be, and they show Yutani, like the person.
Yutani, who's that?
That's the Weyland Yutani.
The synthetic.
Yeah, the one that built the synthetics.
Oh, okay. All right. It's been a long, long time since I've seen the first Alien movie.
If you love Alien, because they really right, Sean? They captured that feel of an alien like show or a movie with some of like the computer stuff. But see, now we could like talk about like how they're paying homage to Alien by really trying to make you feel like you're an alien with some of. I mean, look at the Alien. It was like, they use real props for that one, and it's an actual robot that they try to capture the exact look of the alien.
Oh, it looks like it. Yeah.
Oh my god!
When you first see it, because all I saw was the first episode, so I don't want to spoil it. But when the guy's in the cockpit, no, I'll spoil it for everyone else that's listening. But when the guy was in the cockpit and he welds the door shut, and the alien comes, and then he kind of like attacks that person, and then comes back, and the alien turns, and that's when you can really get a close up of it.
Yeah,
and you can tell it's not digital. Like.
It's not digital.
It looks badass.
Oh, but I'm saying is that something like that, like how number one, it's capturing new audience. Number two, it's really giving like it's paying homage to the show. I mean, to the movie and the creators of Aliens, right? So, something like that it's awesome, and it's a great show. Highly recommended. But something like that, like we could talk about, not
like we're talking about it now.
Yeah, exactly.
So it should be.
I mean, even back when we were, I don't remember what we were covering at the moment, but like when House of the Dragon was on, like we were all watching it. We would love to probably geek out talking about that.
Yeah, but we're also at the same time too, we're time constraint, right? Like, we're trying to like, okay, well, we got to talk about all these other subjects, but I think with the recording and now that we have some free time, I mean, not free time, but basically we could try to like coordinate the timing, and just feel free. Like we feel like we're not obligated to come on a certain time. Also, at the same time too, we're not obligated to do a show for an hour or 2 hours or whatever. We just kind of like say, hey, listen, I have to go around this time, and we get to certain topics. Great. If we don't, then we can always do another recording another time, rather than trying to cram everything in. Let's say we're off for like 2 weeks, try and cram everything in for like a 2-hour show, which, by the way, how many times have I said this to you guys? Hey guys, we got a lot to talk about. What I got to go around like 10 o'clock or 11.
That never happens.
And how many times has it gone to like 11, 11:30?
Oh yeah.
So like right now, we haven't come on for like almost 2 months. How many things did we miss? We missed so many things that we haven't talked about.
So San Diego Comic-Con was probably number one, because that was
exactly
right before our last time we aired a show. Then San Diego came.
The Texas one, wasn't that?
Dallas was last week.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going next year. Like
Me too.
It looks better than ICC. I'm gonna have to say it right now.
Oh my god.
I love ICC. I love Michael. I love everybody there. But man, it's a different vibe there. And who knows? You could go there and you'll be like, well, it's not as better. So, but everyone hypes it up. So you've got everyone that just got back last week. They're posted all the videos, and they're so hyped up on it because it's new.
Yeah.
It may not necessarily be that much better than ICC. It's just new.
Yeah.
And they got some decent guests too. So
yeah. And then not only that, like I saw like Gabe on a podcast. I saw like not a podcast, they were on stage.
They were doing the panels. Nilda did the panel, Gabe did
a
panel. Yeah.
Yeah, and then shout out to Nilda. I mean, I saw her outfit, like that's
yeah.
I think Rex did that for her, right?
Yeah, the helmet. What was it? Was it Greta? Was she?
It was Greta, yeah.
Yeah.
So, definitely would like to go next year. I think, especially since there's such. I mean, when is like LA celebration?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that it was like a year or 2 years from now? And I know
it's 2027, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 2027. So yeah, 2 more years.
You got 2 more. That's a while away.
That's a while away. I definitely want to check out the Lucas Museum out there, which he was promoting in San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, first time Lucas has shown up to a con, right? He's never showed up to any celebration, right?
Yeah.
And this wasn't even celebration. This was San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, he's got an ulterior motive. He wants to promote the museum, which is right down the street.
Yeah.
But it was awesome that he showed up.
Awesome that he showed up. So many things that we need to, and we'll probably deep dive into them, maybe the next episode or so. But yeah, like I think also Sideshow Con, right? Which was boo. It was like, what the hell?
I don't even think I watched it. I didn't even watch it this time. Usually I catch them, at night.
Yeah. Right? I think the main like Star Wars stuff was basically Darth Nihilus, right?
Right.
And X-Wing Luke.
X-Man, that's that thing. I wish it wasn't so expensive. I really like it.
I really like it too.
It's really good. Let me look at it. Are they even still selling them? Or
yeah, they're selling
was it an edition of 500?
Oh no, I think it was less than that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, there's so many things I definitely want to talk about too. Like next time, I definitely want to talk about the state of statues, right, and collectibles. I don't know about you guys, but I just noticed a lot of things happening, across, the nation in terms of like people are being like really frugal about what they buy. I don't know about you guys, but I've been like unloading on like all my stuff, like anything that is like I don't need, I'm selling. Like I've sold. I know you guys are probably gonna be like disappointed or shocked, but I've been selling all my legendary 3D busts, man.
Really?
Yeah, I sold a lot of my helmets.
But
like my Hasbro helmets that I haven't opened up because I'm like, I don't know where to put them.
I notice a lot of people are offloading a lot of stuff, and I don't know if it's financially or it's just, when you have so much stuff for so long, you get tired of looking at it either way. And maybe
Yeah.
I need to
something
open
new.
up my closet and get rid of the last of the Hot Toys and stuff I have in there.
I think just get rid of them now. I don't think just the way
I just don't like
everything's-
dealing with it.
I know.
I need to sell some stuff too. It's
really
just it's a hassle though.
It's a hassle.
That's it. Yeah.
But can I be honest? Like, I've been selling them on eBay, and I feel like I've been getting more money out of eBay rather than some.
Well, because you don't get everyone trying to send you private messages, trying to just haggle you down, and you're like, "Listen, dude, I don't need the money. It's not like I got to pay my rent with this money. Like, I'm not just going to give it away so you can mark it up and sell it to somebody else." I'm just like,
dude.
What the hell?
I was selling my IG-11 and I put it for $100, but then obviously plus shipping and like the fees. Someone was like, "Oh, it's not $100 ship." Hell no, that's like literally I'm giving it to you for like $70.
Yeah.
Like I will keep it then at that point. Like I mean, like I gotta, I can mark it down for so much. I mean, even Sideshow doesn't even sell it for that low of a price.
Right.
So no, I just I just been kind of like assessing everything, and I'm just like, I think I just bought way too many things, thinking like I could collect everything, and I just became like I hate to say it, a hoarder.
Yeah,
and it's not. It's just because I bought it and I feel good about myself for like that first like 5 minutes, and then like that's it.
Yeah, once you put it on the shelf and you look at it, you're like, all right, that's cool. And then, well, also you get FOMO. Everyone, especially when you're, when you get more into higher end collecting, you feel like I don't necessarily feel like you got to keep up with the Joneses, but you kind of do because you're into it, and this is what we do. But in the long run, when you sit back and look around and you assess your collection, you're like, do I really need this? Do I really need that? Well, I don't like that as much as I did at that time.
Yeah.
Like, and it's good. Just we've always promoted, so, sell your collection to fund your collection. And, I notice a lot of people are offloading a lot of their stuff right now.
Yeah, I mean, when the average hot toy, I think was it the new Vader that just got released, right? It looks cool as hell, that like Mythos Hot Toys Vader. I'm like looking at how much it costs. I'm like, that's like $400 something, right? And like I'm like, geez, that's not even including shipping, tariffs now, tax. Like I'm like, okay, as cool as it is, I don't think it fits in my collection. I'm okay. What else is there? Like some of the see, oh wow, it got waitlisted. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know. I was sitting there trying to find it.
I know. I'm like, yeah, I don't want it, but then like I'm like, jump on the bit waitlist. No, I'm not.
Was that the Battle Damage Deluxe one, like the Battle Damage Vader?
Yeah, I think. Wow, damn, it is waitlisted, my friends. All of it.
It's pretty badass. It's like,
would you guys have picked this up?
Well, if I still collected Hot Toys, yes.
Okay.
No,
even now. Even now.
Nah, I got the statue. I wouldn't.
Oh, I wouldn't do that now. No. But I'm saying if we just.
But it looks awesome.
But if we primarily were back in the day where that's all we collected.
Yeah, if I didn't have the Mythos statue, I probably would. Sure.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, say before we even got into statues, like we would have jumped all over that.
Yeah, I mean
500.
You're right. 500.
And what is it? $1,800?
Well, plus
$1,699 or $1,699?
1,600. Yeah.
1,600, not including
taxes and shipping. So $1,800
and tariffs now that you gotta factor in, right?
Yeah.
That's the price. They don't tack onto it, do they?
Oh yeah.
They do. Oh, they do.
Do they really?
At the end, and it will say on the bill like tariff charge.
Yeah.
Sideshow will do that. They'll say tariff charge at the end. They'll calculate the difference.
Yeah.
Damn, I want that piece though. It's just so much.
It's going to be the staple of your collection. And see, honestly, like I think we talked about it. I think that's kind of like something I'm looking for in like my collectible pieces, right?
Yeah.
Something that is like a statement piece, like where you don't put it on the shelf and go, I like it. And then you're like, okay, forget about it for like 30, 40 days, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't know I had that. Oh,
No,
fuck.
every time you walk in the room, your eye's going to go to it. For one, it's got the orange jumpsuit, which catches your eye. And then
Mhm.
the fact that it's so large, it's going to be like, yeah, it'll be a staple in the collection for sure.
Yeah, I'm still debating. I'm still holding out. I better jump on it because I think, one thing is that a lot of these statues, once they get waitlisted, it's so hard to get get those pieces. And once it sells out, that's it.
But I think something that expensive, even if it did sell out, there's a lot of people that might run into financial hardships. It'll be like, I just can't afford to pay it. And then next thing you
Yeah.
know, they free it up, and then you get off that wait list.
Yeah. For me, this is the one I pre-ordered. Like, come to daddy.
I could see that in Anthony's collection.
Anthony. Anthony, if you don't get it, man, I don't know, man.
What scale is it?
It's quarter. And they added the alternate portrait after. Remember, we complained about it, right? So
Yeah,
they have it lights up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
What's the price on it? I didn't see it.
It's $1,095 or no, $1,020. Can you imagine an edition size of 350? So
I think that's going to sell out fairly quick.
Yeah, I would say.
What's the height on it?
Oh, the height on it?
Yeah, they'll tell you. They should in one of those pictures. They might give you the
additional details. Height is 26 inches.
Yeah. What's the width? Are you seeing if it's going to fit in the?
It won't fit
in the Besta.
Oh, come on, just make it work, Anthony.
I'm not buying stuff that I can't put in them. I've got 4 empty ones.
I know.
I don't need more stuff to sit on top.
Here we are, like we're trying to be good, but I'm trying to be a enabler for Anthony.
No, I like it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah,
that's why I asked, like, how much, what's the height on it? Because I saw that cape and I was like, I just had in my mind, I was like, I bet you that thing's as tall as the Vader.
Oh, damn, that looks good though.
Yeah, I only said it would look good in his collection because it would, because you've got a lot of the other Jedi that a lot of people don't have the statues, and this would just fit. It would mesh well with it.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. I do like it.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. Like, quarter scales have become a lot more expensive. Hot toys have become a lot more expensive. So, an edition size of 350, that's not a big edition size.
No.
And the thing too is that, like, even now I'm looking at my collection, I'm like, man, and Blitzway's doing something. I'm really trying to, like, really, really, like, be very picky, which I have been. I haven't bought really anything in a long time.
I think the last thing I bought was the Anakin Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Had that for.
It's funny. I forgot about that. I was talking to Jeff the other day, and then I was like, yeah, dude, I haven't bought, other than, like, I've got some big orders that I bought, some nice pieces that are coming, but they've been paid for because I bought them like late or early this past year or last summer. And then I forgot about that ad. I've got the ad.
Oh, yeah.
So I spent some money on that, but other than that,
you get it.
When did I get what?
When do you get it?
Which one? Oh, the Falcon?
Well, that too, but the AT-AT.
Oh, I got the AT-AT.
Oh,
did you not see the AT-AT?
I probably haven't been over to your house since then.
Oh, damn. That's been I've had it for months.
Yeah.
I bet you I haven't been to your house since, I don't know.
Well, you got to come over this weekend then, so I can go ahead and.
I think the last time I was there was when we went to Nashville, but I don't even know if I went upstairs.
You know what my project is this weekend? Window cover behind me.
Oh, I saw it on the floor. I was wondering if.
So I got the pieces cut out. I got the pieces painted. I bought the nice maple sanded board today. Got all that cut out. So Saturday I'm going to build the box and go ahead and paint it, and then glue the pieces on, and she's almost ready to hang.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so many things to talk about, right? Like, even like this, like the concept art Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. That's the first time I've seen that.
Oh, dude, it's badass. It's expensive, but
how much is it? How much is it?
It's like $900, $1,000.
Oh man.
Deposit of $350.
I think they're making a clean version. I think.
Look, oh, the
Yeah, they're doing both.
APST is unavailable.
They're doing both versions.
Yeah, this one is 1,500, 1,600.
Yeah.
As
And
much
we
as,
looked at that one before because we were talking about that
About the
rod.
test.
Yeah.
yeah. As much as I wanted to pick this up, I think I'm just gonna sell it for the Iron Studios.
Yeah.
Because I really do want an ATST in my collection. Just
Is that the one with the Ewoks and the diorama and stuff?
yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, this is cool, but I don't know.
Yeah, Sean's the one he's got looks pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there's so many more things that I wish I could afford to buy all of them, but it's just hard, man. It is hard.
Ooh, what is that?
It's the Star Destroyer that they.
God, dog.
16 grand, it's all yours.
Yeah, I mean, I saw.
How big
this
is it? Does it come with a happy ending?
Oh, you could fly that shit to space. It's like it's life size.
Yeah.
Start
This
a new
was-
colony on it.
I think this was displayed in New York Comic Con one year. I don't think they were selling it yet, but yeah, 16,000. Yeah,
It is
unless I want
looking-
like a quick divorce, and I'll be living
Oh
with
my
the-
god. Divorce. She would smother me in my sleep.
I know. That's like a freaking car.
Oh,
yeah.
dude. I'd get murdered for that.
Yeah, me too. Like, you ever watch Goodfellas?
Oh yeah.
You wake up with a gun in your face, like, okay.
Yeah,
So
she
you
was
bought-
crazy.
You bought the Star Destroyer? Yeah, okay.
She's like, I
Um,
can't believe you spent $250 on that ad. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I did.
We did, yeah.
250. You got me. You caught me.
Yeah. No, but there's there's a lot, like, and I think in the future, in the next episode or two, I think we should definitely talk about the state of collecting. Like, what are you, maybe like your strategy of like how you're tackling collecting these days, right? Especially, it's just harder. Is
Oh,
it me
dude.
or is it harder?
It's not
Anthony.
hard. It's not harder for me.
It's not.
Well, I would say that
It's hard
in
for
a
me, man. Like,
sense,
trying to.
it
There's
is
so many things.
because there's things that I want to get, but I'm just like, you know what? I'm not paying that, and so I just
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a struggle for me just to be like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. Like, and like I said, I got right over here. I've got 4 Bestas that I've got crap sitting in, and I would love to light them up and put some stuff in it, but a lot of the stuff's coming out is like not going to fit. So like, I mean, what am I going to do? Like, where am I going to put it?
Yeah, I mean, space is always like an issue, and honestly, running out of space is a blessing because it saves us a lot of money.
Yeah.
It really
Because
like
even-
that Luke. If it was smaller, and a little bit cheaper,
Yeah.
I'd have already bought it.
Yeah, you have
It'd
the
have
same problem where you've already
Yeah.
got stuff on your top shelves.
Yeah,
But
'cause-
like even over here, like the Vader and then the Asajj Ventress.
Mhm.
Like I'm so irritated with that. Like, but I couldn't even get the other ones because then if I did that, Asajj Ventress would come out of that case because she's not going to fit.
yeah, and
You know,
plus
it's-
you've got your representations of them. Like you don't need the other ones.
I know, but it just makes me mad.
Well, yeah, a lot of people are pissed
Yeah.
about that.
And that's
Oh, no.
another problem. Like if I got the Nihilus, is it even if I did, would it even look right near them? Because now that one lights up, it's going to be a little bigger,
Well, I'm
Yeah.
putting that next to the Revan and the Malik I got from
Oh,
XM.
that'd be good.
Yeah,
XM. Oh, by the way, did you hear about XM Studios? I think they lost a license to Star Wars.
did they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So they're not selling any more Star Wars stuff.
They weren't pumping out a lot of Star
That's
Wars
probably why
stuff.
they
No.
lost it.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, too, it's just like the state of statue collecting now. There's a lot of, look what happened to, I don't know what's going on with Diamond Select or General Giant.
Yeah, they're
Like,
they're
I'm so
done
confused.
now.
I'm so confused.
I was going to say I know people that have got orders with them that now
Yeah.
they're like, we're out of business. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to stiff all those people? Are you going to refund the money? Are they going to?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then who's going to take over that license? I mean, here's where I'll share, like here in this website. It goes new. Hey, Channel Limited fan, we're stepping away for a moment to check inventory and gear up to bring some exciting new offers. Keep checking this page. We'll be sharing more details soon. This has been going on for almost like 2 months now.
Yeah, but you can't step away when you have people. You need to fulfill orders. You got people that have given you their money already. Like,
yeah,
better get that straight.
Yeah,
It's
and
probably a good reason to not pre-order too far out.
Yeah.
and it's hard, right? Like, hey, Diamond Select Toys fans, this is their,
Same thing. Yeah.
same thing. So it just, I mean, it's sad because we did have a rep, like, come on the show and talk about Diamond Select. I thought they made decent stuff. Some good ones, like the let me show you this Basilisk Shan. Like, this was like $40.
Hell yeah, it's badass.
It's pretty badass. It's made out of PVC and it feels cheap, but at the same time too, like for $40 or $50, you can't beat that.
Yeah, when it's on the shelf, you don't know if it's plastic or
Yeah.
polystyrene.
But there's a lot of collectors out there that just can't afford some of these expensive statues, right? It's just
yeah,
they don't have the room, or they just don't want to spend $1,000 on a statue like that. So
yeah,
And I would say, just like thinking of it like a year and a half ago, all these quarter scale statues were 800, 700, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
so like now they're 300 some dollars more. It's kind of like you've jacked it up too quick.
Well, it's just because I think they are not getting as many pre-orders as they used to, right? I mean, like, let's say $500 was the average going price for a premium format back then. But then look at the edition size; they're like 3,000. How much money is that if you multiply that?
Oh yeah,
that's a lot. So now they're getting half of that if they're lucky. So now it's $350, 350 edition size. So they're calculating that based off pre-orders.
Yeah, and they're trying to recoup their material costs in making that stuff too.
Yeah, because I know the factories have a minimum amount you should be making, and if you are, then they have to, you have to jack
that,
up
and shipping's gone up. It's not a lot. I mean, I know because I work at Paragon, so we get stuff shipped in. Like, it's gone up. It's not drastic, but it's up, enough where you're like, I might have to adjust the price a little bit. We're not gouging people, but it's still, and then plastics and like materials go up. Look at groceries. Groceries are everything's gone up. It's just the way it is. It's like, and then we're in a hobby where it's expendable money. If you don't have the expendable money, you just stop buying until things get better or whatever, Like I've slowed down a lot. Like we were just talking about this, our state of collecting. And I've gotten to that point where I look around the room and I've got this, plus the stuff that I've ordered that, like, I've been wanting a Falcon. I'm getting a Falcon. So I'm ordered the stuff that I want, not the stuff that I'm wooed by. Like, oh, that's like that Luke. I wanted it from day one when they were showing the prototype pictures. And then I was like, man, $1,600. I'm like, it's expensive. And normally I would have bought that, thrown it on a payment plan and paid for it for 6 months or a year. That's not that big of a deal. Problem is, I've already pre-ordered some stuff last year.
Yeah.
They're paid off, but I just don't want to get back in a payment plan thing. I'm like, and plus I want to wait till these new pieces come in, set the room up how I want it, and assess my room space and what, be very particular about what piece you want to buy. You don't have to buy everything. There's so many things that are badass out there. But you don't have to buy it.
No, you don't. And the thing too is that, like, you also have to look at what's everyone's budget for the year, right? You kind of have to really budget yourself, because back then budgeting was easier because you sell a product, your old hot toy, then you buy a new one using that money. That's not the case now. Like I think I use an example of my IG-11 that I'm trying to sell. You know, when I bought that thing, I got it for sale for $200 shipped, but now I can't even sell it for $100.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I
Well,
lost like $100, as opposed to back then. You'll maybe lose like $30 or $40.
Yeah, not like
you
that
know?
now. Like you're
Not
literally
like that.
giving it away.
Yeah. And there's no end in sight with some of these things. I mean, like
No.
even look at J&D, J&D, like with that new Joker figure. Did you see that one?
Mm-mm.
I think it's the best Joker in the world. But what happened if you bought the Hot Toys version?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like to me, I would be like, oh, that is the ultimate Joker. Like, holy jeez, that thing is amazing. I mean, it's here, like here, I'll show you this one. This is to me is like the ultimate Joker. Like,
Wow.
oh shoot, where
That's 1/6, then it's $1,000.
Almost
Yeah.
almost 1,100.
Yeah,
Holy shit, that's crazy.
but look how realistic.
It's phenomenal. But there is no way I'm paying
It ain't that phenomenal.
$1,100 for a 6 scale. Now quarter scale, okay, you got me. 6 scale at that price, it's A plus plus plus. It is phenomenal. But there's no way. That's just me. There's no way.
No, yeah. But again, it's just like that's the state we're in. You know,
that's crazy.
And then like even some of the Iron Studio stuff, they're like $200-$300 for a 1/10 scale like statue. Like 1/10? You're charging that much?
Yeah.
Like that's just like a small print in your collection, 1/10.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll show you.
Well, hey, I gotta bounce in a few.
So, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, but no, it's just different. We just gotta like, I guess, like,
prioritize your purchase, just to ask yourself, do I really, 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 really want it? Or am I just getting it because of that wow factor in the beginning? That's one reason I try, because I'm guilty. You know how many times something new would come out and be like, and I would immediately pre-order it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's times where things come out and I'm like, I'm just going to wait because of money. And then a few weeks or month goes down the road and I'm like, I just really don't need it. It's happened so many times where I just pre-ordered stuff and I don't need it. I've canceled so many times, so many orders on Sideshow. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I was just wait. We're recording, by the way. So, Anthony, do you have to dip? We could just.
I mean, maybe like 5 more minutes.
Oh, okay.
We can wrap it up and then just edit it, or we could play it live. Hey, that's what we do.
No, no, but like, I could edit it real quick, and when you have to go, like this whole part. That's the beauty about recording. You could kind of do whatever.
Cut it out. Yeah.
Yeah, and we could just say, hey. Anthony had to leave because you had to take a dump. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Excuse me, sister. I gotta take it.
Yeah, it's just crazy. How things are. But we could definitely talk about that in another episode. And definitely want to like get more guests on the show, talk to them, get to know them.
I think the guests are going to be really good for mainly the podcast side of it too, because that's when I listen to podcasts. I love when people have guests on, and because after all these years, you already know the main crew. It's cool to hear someone else's story and their side of collecting.
Yeah, and also get to know them at a more personal level. Like, hey, like how did you come across like Star Wars? Like, do you what's your hobbies besides like collecting? Is there anything that you do?
Do you like feet? I just need to know. Do you like baby oil and feet?
Oh my goodness. Anthony's there he is cracking up, Mr. Anthony.
No, you know who I should reach out to is George Goulias.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Big Star Wars collector. Does he still ride BMX still, or does he die?
I think he messes around.
Yeah. We used to ride. It's funny because we rode with this guy for years, and then we had no idea.
He's been to Tunisia, and he's got
set pieces. And
Yeah,
like
set pieces.
very
molds
obscure,
Yeah, very
collectibles.
obscure stuff.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
had a room before we ever even thought about getting a room.
We should reach out to him. That would be a good conversation.
Yeah. But I was gonna say too, like we could talk about BMX riding, like how you guys came across and I mean, how many times have you guys shared your adventures of BMX riding and then
That's not made for TV or radio.
It's made for podcast, maybe.
You know, you want to hear
like,
something funny though? I'll tell this, then I gotta go.
Yeah.
Me and you've probably heard me and him talk about our friend Steve. Me and Steve and this other guy that lives here, we had went to Fayetteville, which is like 2 hours away, and we were on the way back, and something came up, and next thing you know, Steve and I were talking about. I mean, for like an hour and a half, we were just going on about different stories from going to do this show, going to this contest or whatever. And we were like, "Oh, sorry, man. You know, you don't even know what we're talking about." He's like, "Dude, you guys were living in the best time. Like, I wish I could just like sit there in the chair and like relive it the way y'all are reliving it." He's like, "It just sounds so awesome." But yeah, we probably got some pretty
well, I mean, I know you guys talk about like, when you guys were doing that NBA halftime shows, and I see like some of those things happening now. Like, I'm like, oh, we'll love to learn more about like that. And were you guys trying to hit up any like collectible stores when you're out traveling, like Star Wars? Or is there anything Star Wars related that
we were closet Star Wars fans then?
Yeah, back in those days, like we never even like. I think it was like it might have been right before like Attack of the Clones came out or something, and we were doing shows, and it was either me, Sean, or Scott brought up something about the new movie coming out, and we were like, "You like Star Wars?" And they were like, "Oh, dude, I'm freaking huge fan." Blah blah blah, and then next thing you know, we were talking about it, and then we were going to do some. It was whatever the year Attack of the Clones. What was that? 03?
Yeah.
And they came up to Raleigh, and we were all going to Atlanta, and then we were going to do Tampa Bay Lightning afterwards. And I had went the night before at midnight and saw Attack of the Clones, and then we were talking about it like on the way to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that, like, share your stories too, like you guys are professional BMX riders. That's like you don't come across professional BMX riders every single day. And we have two on the podcast. Do. Well, I mean, yes, I mean, you were in the but
have you seen it? Have you seen any of the videos I've been posting?
Oh yeah, I've been watching them, dude. Yeah, absolutely. So
yeah, I got asked to do a show back in April, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I haven't rode flat in a long time. I don't know." And then I was like, "Let me go out." And the first day I went out, I was like, "I can't believe I pulled that like in 10 tries." And then I was like, I called him back. I said, "Yeah, I think I could do it." And then right after that, our friend Keith, he called me up and was like, "Hey, man, can you come do 2 days of shows in Fayetteville?" And that one was rough. It's doing 2 days and back and forth, but then it kind of like I guess the easiest way to say it is I had an itch that I just had to go scratch to find out like.
Okay, I hope we're talking about BMX.
Yeah. Like, could I
put some ointment on that?
Yeah, it
come on,
piqued
Anthony.
my curiosity.
Get that checked.
It piqued my curiosity as to like, all right, I'm 52. I've already shocked myself enough. Like, how much more could I accomplish? And then, so I went to a contest last month, and I got second.
Oh shit! Nice, man.
Yeah, like my goal. I just wanted to have one good run. My first run was really good. My second one was horrible, and it was best run that counts. And I didn't watch anybody else's run because I was already like anxious and stressed enough. And then when they started calling out places, and I was like, oh man, maybe I got fourth, and then they called out fourth, and I was like, oh shit, I got third, and then I got second.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Congrats,
Yeah,
man.
it was definitely. Now I want to go to another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to Cleveland. There's one coming up.
jeez.
Yeah. But like I said, like these are things that we could, talk about, and
Mhm.
some of your adventures and things that we don't. It's cool, like, to stick to the format, but sometimes it's freeing, it's liberating if we just kind of like be ourselves, right? Sometimes you stick to a format too much, or you're like, well, we got to do this, or no,
Oh,
let's just talk.
here's another one. Like, so back in the mid 2000s,
Mhm.
we put on a bike contest, and then we basically had put together a video, like a DVD, and we basically themed it after Star Wars. We had a crawl, and it was
Mhm.
talking about the main contestants, and we kind of were, the young apprentice and this and that. So we had done that, and then we had like pre-music when we were doing shows, like say at North Carolina State Fair or something like that.
Mhm.
And a lot of times we would play like
Mhm.
Duel of the Fates beforehand, and
Yeah.
it was like, we knew that song was, I don't know what it's 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or whatever, and that was basically like everybody getting into place to start.
Mhm.
So we would do that. We would always, and Imperial March, like, and
Wow.
everybody in the stands would be like completely like locked in.
Mhm.
And there was probably 3 of us that really like Star Wars, and the other ones were like, dude, this is still cool though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, we could definitely talk all that stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, I mean, there's I think there's a lot that we have yet to explore, basically, right?
Mhm.
And I think the gist of everything is that, like, we're not going away. We're here. We're gonna just do something different, because it's hard too. Because we us as a podcast, I think we want to respect other people's platforms as well. Sometimes it's hard. Like, well, so and so is doing a show in this day and this day, and it's just kind of like, we like we're like, okay, we don't want to offend anyone. We're just gonna do our own thing in our own world.
PJ, your mic went out.
PJ, your mic. Mic check, mic check. Mm-mm. We can cut all this out too.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Nope. Can you hear us though?
How about now?
Hear it.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
You must have
there you
bumped
go. All right.
something.
Yeah.
Well, hey, since you're probably gonna edit that out anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce.
Okay.
But yeah, just let me know. Like, I could usually do it whenever, just as long as I've got a good heads up. I can usually do it.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
All
All right,
right.
Anthony.
Later,
Thanks
guys.
again, man.
See ya.
Talk
All right.
to you soon.
Yep.
Okay.
Later.
Bye.
Yeah, like I was saying, is that, like, and Anthony left. Basically, it's just like now we're we're just recording. Put
Yeah,
it
yeah.
out whenever, and like we don't want to. It's just like, like I said, we're very respectful for other people's platforms, so we don't want to do it at the same time as they do. So, and
Yeah.
plus we want to watch them.
Yeah. And to be fair, there's a lot of people doing Star Wars podcast stuff now.
Yeah,
Like, everyone's like, it's so easy just to do it, and they see everyone else do it. Or I can do that. And then next thing you know, there's 20 shows on, and you're like, which one do I watch? So
yeah.
You
Like
know-
I said, we just want to try something different. We're going to be tackling a lot of things and just being organic about it, like no platform or anything.
yeah, just try to focus on the Spotify stuff, the Apple podcast stuff.
Yeah. And like I said, like, definitely check us out on the Spotify. We're on Spotify. I'm gonna upload and catch up with all the episodes, so you guys could catch up with all the things that you have missed. Also, we're gonna upload these, right? And
Yeah.
I think too is that, like, sometimes in our opinion, and Sean, I know we talked about this, so I'm kind of sharing your opinion as well with this, is that sometimes watching a live stream for 2 hours is hard, right?
It is.
it's hard on us. I don't know how the viewers or listeners, see that, but I feel like sometimes some people tune out after an hour.
But
So
even as a viewer watching other people that you actually like really love that you're into, you got about an hour and a half in you, and then your mind starts wandering, or you get up and you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like hour and a
yeah,
half max is probably the limit it should be.
yeah.
It's tough
But
watching a 3-hour stream.
yeah, I think an hour is for us. I think that's what we're aiming for.
Hours a
Is that
sweet spot.
spot for us?
Yeah.
We kind of we'll dive into a subject, we'll talk about it, we'll have fun, and we'll be out. And it's
Yeah.
hard on us too. I mean, I'm getting old. My back, I think I told you my back is like kind
I
of killing
know.
me just sitting in this chair for this long. Plus, I think it'll be good for everyone, right? Because again, I can't pay attention for more than an hour watching or even listening to a podcast. I mean, I've had so many podcasts downloaded, and I'm like, all right, after a while, you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
But again, I think, if you guys have any feedback or comments on what you guys would like to listen to or us talk about, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. Let us know. Please join the Facebook group and give us an idea of what you guys would like to listen to. Good. Any feedback is great for us. We'll
Yeah.
definitely look into it. So I don't know, Sean. What else did you want to add?
No, I just, like hang in there, guys. Like I said, we're still going to be putting stuff out. May not be on a regular basis like it was before, but we're still going to be out there. And like I said, everyone's competing against everyone for airtime. Most people work, so they're going to put their shows on at night between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And
Mm-hmm.
I think going this route where you'll still get to see us, you get to make fun of us or whatever you want to do. And then, and there's a lot of people that, we got a lot of the podcast followers. They just throw in their headphones and cut the grass or do whatever. But
yeah.
And honestly, I've been watching a lot more like famous people podcasts, like Theo Vaughn's like a good one.
Oh, I love him. Yeah.
So I'm watching a lot of his stuff on YouTube now versus just listening to it. And I've noticed on the YouTube, they edit everything down to about an hour and 15 minutes.
Mhm.
There's very few episodes that I ran across that was like over 2 hours. And I'm like, he's on to something, because your attention span, you're going to wander, or you're not going to finish it that day and think you're going to get back to it the next day, but then you don't.
Yeah.
And then you miss a lot of good stuff. So yeah, I think we should definitely try to keep it to about an hour. Hour and a half max. We got to bail after an hour and a half, because right now we're pushing 50 some minutes. Like that's good.
Yeah, and we'll be honest here. Honestly, when you see us do a live stream, it's just not that for those 2 hours. There's a half hour where we hop on the show if we're all together and on time. Like half hour where we set up, we talk to the guests, we tell them what's up and how our platform is. It's very organic, very chill. And then after the podcast end, the back room, where we just kind of shoot the shit.
Yeah.
And that's right? How many times has it gone over an hour? That's another hour.
Yeah, you know how many times we start the show at 8, but I don't go to bed till 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, on a Wednesday, that's really tough. It's really tough on us.
It is.
So and then the next day I'll be texting Sean. I'm like, hey man,
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired, man.
Yep.
So I think in this new format, you could say, I think this will benefit everyone. And we just want to improve. That's basically it. And also at the same time to not burn ourselves out. And I think that's where we're heading.
You and I talk off camera, and I was getting there.
I was getting there.
It's been a tough year for me, and it's it was taking its toll. But like I said, like we even just talked about before the show, getting on the show with your friends, right now I'm energized, I'm having fun. Mm-hmm. For me, it's you work all day, you're dealing with family. When you do finally get a chance to sit down, you eat dinner, and the next thing you know, you're like, man, I got to get upstairs in 30 minutes. Your mind is just shutting down to kind of get a little relaxation. Then you're like, all right, I got to get myself amped up and try to be energetic and make a good show. And it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it is hard. And no, I'm excited for this new format, man, honestly. And I agree with you. 2025. I don't know if anyone's experienced it. It's been a weird year, man.
Yes,
I can't pinpoint it, man.
It's weird.
I'll share some crazy stuff like flash flooding that's happening in New Jersey. And shout out to Flex. He reached out to me to make sure I'm okay during those flash floods. Because I'm telling you, man, seeing that water rise that fast, that quick in a short amount of time is scary. So shout out to Flex, and looking to get Flex on the show, and definitely want to shoot the shit with him. But yeah, it's just a weird year. It's been a really tough year. And if anyone experiences the same thing too, please comment down below. Like there's Alien that's supposedly coming out in November. There's like this.
We got a big ship
what the
coming
hell
so
is going on here?
I
Like,
know.
okay, the Alien, like, all right, how do we top 2025 is the worst year ever?
Dude, it's
Alien Invasion.
Yeah, but even in my personal life, it's just there's been good things and there's bad things, and then you're just trying to battle through it. And,
oh my gosh.
and
like that life is like,
it's the mental exhaustion, and you're just like, okay, and that's one reason that, I haven't been on the show a lot, even before, you and I talked, that I was taking a slight hiatus, and it was just a mental I was to the point where I was just exhausted mentally. Like I couldn't even muster up the energy to get upstairs and get in front of the mic. It's
I feel the same way. I think
tough year.
It's been a tough year for me as well, and I feel the same way, man. I think you're not alone. I could definitely say that because I felt the same way. Sometimes like with some of the things that's happening around the world about the tariffs and like the grocery prices going up and things like that, and like you see like, oh, you're like, okay, well, I want to escape and try to collect some statues, and you're like, I can't collect all of them. Shit. Like they're expensive. So but I think for us doing this again is a great escape. We could just kind of like relax, unwind, and just talk everything. And honestly, guys, like I think with some of the things that you hear online, some and some podcasts, I'm not saying like the ones that we know, I'm talking about like the bigger name ones. They feed off of that negative engagement, and that's how that's how I'm honest, like that's how YouTube algorithm works. So like for us, like we're not all about that stuff. We're honest people. Like we just want to have fun, and and this is your escape as well. We don't want you to get riled up like, no,
we don't. We're here to make your night relaxing and fun. We don't need to. That's another thing though. Like with all the negative stuff over the last, I don't know what,
year and a half.
No, I'm just saying the last 5 years of Star Wars, just the show. Because we were bashing that show, bashing this show, bashing the price of this. Like there was a lot of negativity going on.
Yeah.
And honestly, that was a lot of it that affected me as well. Like mentally, I was like, it was exhausting talking like negative about something you love so much. And I'm like, it shouldn't be like this. This is supposed to be our outlet, our joy. Like we need to, even with, this new format, like we should try, like we're going to have our opinions, but I think they should be limited opinions. And then we move on to the next.
Well, it's opinions are welcome, but I think when you're beating a dead horse,
absolutely,
I think it just gets old, and
it's the repetitive opinions. Like
you already know how we feel. We don't need to deep dive into it. Like you already guys know how we feel about the sequel trilogy or even some of the shows, right? So and that's okay. But at the same time too, I think we should just we're gonna try a different format. You're gonna see we have a lot of things brewing, so I hope you guys enjoy the ride. Here's to the next 15 20 years of SithCast, right? as long as we can keep doing it. As long as
we're alive.
I know. No, but we're gonna keep doing as much, because you know what it is to us. This is our outlet from our daily lives, and we're great friends here. We're good friends, me, Sean, and Anthony, and even the people that come on our show. I gotta hit up Tom Spina because I know he's got a whole bunch of things that he wants to talk about. Because he released a whole bunch of things. So I know I promised him to have him on the show and talk about some of those amazing things, i.e., some of the Indiana Jones stuff. Yeah. Oh my god, I want that hat so bad.
Dude, he went crazy.
Oh my gosh. He's like, oh, where's your wallet again? Oh, here we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that wallet. No, but just know that we love you guys. Thank you for all the love and support throughout the years.
Yep.
I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. And, we're going to keep going. So
That's it.
that's all I have to add, Sean. If you want to add anything else.
That's it, man. Just appreciate everyone that watches or, or listens. Like, we appreciate you guys. Like I said, because, we could easily get on here and just go backstage and talk Star Wars with each other, but we like to share it with you guys. So,
yeah,
like PJ said, like, if you got any ideas for the new format, just hit our Facebook group up and go ahead and throw in some comments. Like I said, this is still a work in progress. So you're going to see many changes, and then we're going to find our cruising altitude, and then we're going to
I like that.
we're going to stay there.
Yeah. And we might make mistakes along the way, but what, that's life, right?
Yeah.
We learn from those mistakes, and
how you learn.
Yeah. So no, I appreciate that. I think this is a good format, and we like to connect with everyone on a personal level, because we could just show this this picture of us getting everything.
Yeah.
But in reality, that's not the case.
No.
It's really hard to get everything. And no, we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna talk about other things as well. Definitely check out Alien Earth.
Yep.
Sean, you better finish the last 2 episodes. And
I know, I just only saw the first one, so tomorrow.
Yeah. But Sean, this is great. This is a great episode. I felt relieved after letting out some of the things that I think we've been kind of holding in and trying to ignore. But I think
well, life takes over, man. That's just it's simple as that.
Yeah. So, but we appreciate you guys, and we'll let us know in the comments down below how you like the new format, your opinions, and any things that you want to add to it. So thanks again, and we'll see you guys soon.
Another one in the books.
Another one in the books. Missing that. Midichlorians be with you guys always and forever. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.
Peace.